Alright guys, something big is coming to Clash Royale. There's a lot of speculation on what it could be. There's a very high chance it's a new card, but it could also be a new game mode similar to Goblin Queen's Journey. We're going to get into the 2 sneak peeks that Clash Royale posted alongside other things going on inside of the Clash Royale community. So let's get into it here. So the first one is just this short 7-second clip here. What you're going to notice first is this could potentially hint at what could be a new arena or something. You see a bunch of mountains here before we actually get into what's going on. It appears to be snowing as well. It says big news coming, and as you can see, there's this big person. Looks kind of like someone was saying the Valkyrie's mom, and I guess you could say that. It kind of is the Valkyrie's mom, holding a giant hammer. That's what it appears like, and then the hammer comes crashing down a couple times. Get ready to rune is what it says. So it's just a very short clip. The barbarian appears to be shocked, and if we replay it one more time, there's also a barbarian next to whatever that figure is. I don't know if that means anything. And you see a statue here, and it looks like something behind the figure as well. Another statue over here. And what people were actually saying in the comments, I don't know how relevant it actually is to what's going on, but yeah, you see here what's happening, ... I just ruined all over the screen. Okay, whatever that's supposed to mean. We got Game of Thrones now in Clash Royale. If you're single, remember Giant got a girlfriend before you. Another champion card with 60 euro offer. Here we go again. Like, why? Do something about Clan Wars, new arena. That's kind of what I was thinking. But then someone said here, who is the big lady? This guy said here, guys, it looks like it's going to be a character that's going to be added into Clash Mini, and the dev of Clash said that Clash Mini is coming to Clash Royale, and that statue, I think a bit of a typo there, in the video is like a Clash Mini hero. And if you guys remember, they said they were going to add something that resembles Clash Mini in Clash Royale, so this could be what it is. He's talking about that figure behind the hammer lady here, apparently. Now, they actually posted one more thing, though. If we go to it, one more kind of like teaser or hint at what it actually is combined with the Dark Goblin evolution here. It says, don't enter the poison cloud. Dark Goblin evolution drops with the new season. But then whenever the new thing is coming, they combined it. We could actually turn on the sound here, I guess, for this, so we can actually hear if there's, gameplay of it. But if we play here, and I'll pause it when it comes up, you can see it's just showing the Dark Goblin evolution. Should be coming up here. And yeah, I think it's going to go to it here. Yeah, it's with this. I think that's right after this emote here. So as you can see, it gets played here on top of the Mega Knight, and we can replay it a couple times. There's not a whole lot to look at, but you can see it looks like it's hitting the Mega Knight, or it crashed down with its hammer, and then something is going towards the Dark Goblin. As you guys can see, it hits the Dark Goblin, and then it looks like it's surrounding it, so it's impacting it somehow, and that's the Dark Goblin on the same side as the hammer woman, or hammer lady as we could call her, and then it's just walking towards the tower, not attacking the Mega Knight anymore. So that's what we saw from the snippet of that there. So it appears like it might go towards towers, because it, at least maybe when it spawned, it was damaging the Mega Knight, but then afterwards it was not. So we could replay that section just one more time, but there's not a whole lot to look at. So once again, it gets deployed, and it is kind of like smashing the ground. I don't know if it's damaging the Mega Knight, but it's definitely impacting the Dark Gob, and maybe it buffs it somehow because there's something going towards it, and that's pretty much all we saw. Now, if we check the comments, this guy said, too good, says, looks like the new card targets buildings and buff troops around it, and from that clip, that is kind of what you would think. I mean, that kind of makes sense from the few seconds you saw. Somehow it was impacting the Dark Goblin. People are saying giant evolution, please. So that could potentially be another option. Is this just going to be another evolution, potentially? Although that seems unlikely because of how much they're hyping it up. Cool arena and card sneak peek. And then people are saying, yeah, new card. The question is, though, is this thing going to be a champion? Is this just going to be a regular card of some sort? Are they going to turn this into Goblin Queen's Journey? I don't know, man. They should share whatever they're smoking, bruh. All right, let's get into some of the top posts of the week now on Reddit. Anyone else think the official design looks way worse than this fake one from a few months ago? Oh, yeah, someone I think leaked the Evo Dark Ob or something. I don't know. There's always people doing that. And this is what the original one was. This one looks a lot scarier, but at the same time, I feel like it fits it as well because, I mean, this one on the right, it's pretty similar to just the regular Dark Ob, just with one of the Evo badges kind of slapped on it, but this one looks really creative. I feel like I would not mind if this is what the art looked like, but maybe they'll change it to something like this eventually. Who knows? Almost all the emotes got censored in China. Bruh, they recently censored all the card images, but now they did it for the emotes as well. Like all these skeleton ones, they look so goofy now. Wow, bro, the Chinese laws and regulations are very, very strict. I think it's because, I don't know what it is, because it's for protecting the children there or something. They don't want them to see things they're not supposed to. I don't know if it's religion based. I have no clue, but I remember seeing other posts having to do with this before, and yeah, things just look a lot different apparently. I do believe Evolved Electro Dragon is the perfect example on how to not do evolutions. Hopefully the Clash Royale team can take this in consideration for future evolution. So what is it good at? It's good at hitting multiple units. The regular one, it struggles against single units that it can't chain. It's easily killed by the lightning or the rocket. The Evolved Electro Dragon, broken against multiple units, still struggles against single units, and it's easily countered by the lightning and the rocket. Basically, a deck that already struggled against the Electro Drag will now struggle even further against the Evolved Electro Drag. Meanwhile, a deck that had no issues against it will still have no issues against it, making the card heavily rock, paper, scissors dependent. I mean, that actually sounds pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie. Supercell, fix your game. So apparently here, as you can see, the Princess Tower has a silver crown, and then the regular Princess card has a golden crown. But if we go to this here, as you can see, the crown is golden for the Princess Tower on the card section thing. But then it has a silver crown in the actual game. Wow, that is absolutely unplayable. I don't know what to say. That is crazy. Wow. Which of these three would you say are this game's the big guy, in quotes? And then I like how they used a TM trademark symbol. But the Mega Knight's the first option, and then the Golem, and then P.E.K.K.A. Wait, why is P.E.K.K.A. an option? Like, P.E.K.K.A.'s... Well, I mean, I guess you could call a woman a guy if you really wanted to, but when you think of a guy, typically you're thinking a guy, you know what I mean? But, the P.E.K.K.A. is a woman, technically speaking, so I would say that would now be between the Golem as well as the Mega Knight. I would say, honestly, you could throw in the E-Giant as an option instead of the P.E.K.K.A. But anyway, out of these few, I would kind of go, I guess, with... I don't know, I guess I just have to go with the Mega Knight. I just got to, man. I feel like it's just a classic in this game. You know, he's coming in, smashing things when deployed. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty big. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of an interesting one to end off of, but that'll be it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed already, you can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think about everything I talked about this video. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.